Hey there, today Evan and I are going to have a bit of fun as we have a throwback game using only characters and cards from the core set. My name is Nate and welcome to the Gamers Guild. Now I guess I should clarify that while we are using the core box characters for a Cabal versus Avengers showdown, we're also using all of the updated character and tactic cards that Atomic Mass Games have shown up to this point. So this isn't going to be the same core set battle that you may have played out yourself a couple of years ago. As well, we'll be doing the random crisis selection that AMG has shown us that will soon be becoming the new standard when the rules are updated. Now, both to Evan and my own chagrin, we got the dreaded Skrull Invasion Extract, and much to my delight at least, we also got the Infinity Formula Secure. The Avengers got priority, so we are pretty obviously going to be playing at 17 threat regardless. And in case you don't remember the core set good guys lineup that I'm running today, it will consist of Core Widow, Captain Marvel, Captain America, Steve Rogers, the core Spider-Man, and Iron Man. For tactics cards, I'm bringing Brace for Impact, Patch Up, Avengers Assemble, Disarm, and Ricochet Blast, which is another card that recently saw a bit of love with a cost reduction. So let's hear from Evan before we get into the game about his tactic cards and strategy.
All right, well, I'm excited to be back on the channel and playing another game. So yeah, Nate reached out to me to do this kind of core set matchup, and I'm pretty excited about it. I'm excited to see some of the new changes. I'm doing the villains, so for me the big change of course is Ultron. I'm really curious to see how he plays with some of his changes. I know that he's probably one of the more affected characters, so hopefully I can do him some justice here. For the tactics cards, I went with Cosmic Invigoration, Age of Ultron, Brace for Impact, Disarm, and Dark Reign. So I just wanted to get some of those good Cabal cards in there. Age of Ultron kind of seems like a must with Ultron. And then Disarm and Brace are just kind of solid, especially now that I'm facing a potential size 4 throw from Captain Marvel, so I think Brace could have some big impact on this game. As far as the scenarios, haven't really even thought about what a strategy is. We'll kind of see how we line up, and yeah, I'm just kind of excited to get some of these old characters back to the table, so looking forward to the game.
I like Evan's lineup of tactic cards, and I'm curious to see how it's all going to play out. Now, looking at the board, we have 2 size 4 terrain pieces for Captain Marvel and Ultron to toss with their updated cards, including the statue and the garbage truck. The market stalls and taco truck are all size 3, while the dumpsters and cars will be size 2, with the lamppost rounding out our size 1 terrain. And with that, we will show you deployment and get into the game. Alright, and here is deployment. Over on my right side, Spider-Man, Iron Man, and Captain America are hanging out, while Black Widow and Captain Marvel are hanging out on the other side. Across from them, there is the trio of villains with Red Skull, Crossbones, and Zemo, which means that Doc Ock and Ultron are contesting the right side of the board over here. And with that, we will get into round number 1. Alright, round 1. Black Widow is kind of the only activation I want to be able to go with here, so she's going to move and move again, and we're going to go ahead and try to discover the Skrull Infiltrator. So Black Widow is going to spin her lone power and roll 2 dice, looking for a crit, and no crit. So that is Black Widow very quickly done.
Okay, well I'm going to go with Red Skull first, and he's going to do his Master of the Cube, or sorry, Cosmic Cube, and then Master of the Cube, so...
Absolutely. 5 dice.
Yep.
You were not looking for skulls.
All right. And I got 2 of them.
2 of them. Ooh.
That's kind of rough. All right, so 2 damage onto Red Skull. I'm going to pay that 3 power immediately to...
Place Crossbones within 2?
Yep, within 2. Sorry. For some reason I thought it was 3.
That'd be real good.
That would be good.
Lockjaw good.
All right, he'll move up like that. And then Red Skull is just going to kind of sneak past him and sit on that point there. Something like that.
Absolutely.
That'll be it for Red Skull.
Steve is going to have a pretty boring activation. He is just going to double move and end within 1 of the objective, which I totally just bumped. And that is Steve done.
All right, I'm going to give the new Ultron a spin here. So he's going to move up. We'll back up a little bit there. We'll just get right on the edge of 3. And then I'm going to use his slightly improved Energy Blast. So that's going to be 5
dice energy.
Looking for a wild.
Yep.
What you got?
Yep, and a crit. So 3 into 3.
Yep.
All right, Caps currently has his 4 physical defense. Well, I blocked 2, so I'll take 1, but most importantly, Steve is now incinerated. Anything else for Ultron?
Nope, that's 2 actions, so I guess I could throw. Not sure that I want to, though. Nah.
Medium, not quite. All right, cool. All right, well, we'll see if Iron Man can respond in kind, and I'm actually just outside of range 4, unfortunately. So we will nudge up a little bit more, and that'll be Iron Man done.
Okay, I'm going to go with Doc Ock next, and he's going to try to take advantage of the incinerated Cap. So he's just going to nestle up right there. And I think, yep, looks like we're good. So I'll do a strike.
Yep, before you roll, Cap will raise his shield, so we're rolling 5 dice instead of 3.
Okay. 2 with the flurry there.
Yep. Steve only blocks 1, so he'll take 1.
Okay. And that's going to be it for Doc Ock.
All right, finishing out the activations on this side of the board, I'm going to go ahead and go with Peter. His long move gives him plenty of space just to move up behind Cap and Iron Man. And then that should easily also get us within range 4 of the good doctor. And then we will do a impact webbing. So 4 dice physical.
Okay.
And it'll get me 1 guaranteed power. Only 1 success, but it is a wild.
Okay. Yeah, blocking.
Blocking plenty. I did get the wild push.
Okay.
So I'll resolve that and then come back. All right, so ended up, I don't think I could thread the needle to get Doc Ock back there with the away push, so I ended up just pushing him up against the building. And now Spider-Man will spend the power he just got, and we will pull Ultron into the fray. Like so. So it looks like I definitely got Doc Ock out of range and brought a whole lot of pain over to my side of the board. But that is Spider-Man done, as I knock over light posts.
Okay, I'm going to go with Crossbones, and I don't like this idea because he's going to get just absolutely lit up by Captain Marvel, but you got to do what you got to do. So I'm going to go there, and then we'll just go kind of situate here, I guess.
Yep.
And then he's going to spend a power. Try to get that scroll.
Roll 2 dice.
Nope.
No luck.
All right. Well,
And Crossbones done?
yeah, and he's just going to get ready.
Well, I have no one else to go with. So Captain Marvel's going to fly on up a little bit. And indeed, Crossbones is now within range 4, so we will Energy Blast him. 4 dice with a reroll. Well, only need to reroll 1. It doesn't help, so 3.
Okay.
Blocking 1. Blocking 1. So take 2. Yep. Captain Marvel will gain a singular power. And that is her activation over. But I guess Crossbones can totally aggressive if he'd like.
I guess so. Why not get closer to the scary glowy woman?
Yeah. All right, and over to Zemo.
All right, Zemo is going to... I think since you denied me points, it might not be the smartest thing, but I'm going to deny you some points.
Egad.
So we're going to, I guess, move up to this dumpster because it's kind of an awkward angle. And then he's just going to get over by his buddy here.
Gives him a reroll, too.
Yep, that's kind of my thinking. So, all right, that's it for Zemo.
So, thanks to very aggressive turns on both Evan and I's part, I will score 1 victory point here, because I definitely locked that down. Crossbones isn't quite within range 1, so this is a tie. And then Red Skull will score Evan 1. And because of Spider-Man, that got pushed around. So the end of round 1 is just 1-1. So we go into round number 2. Alright, well, there's not really an option here, because if I leave Marvel over here and don't go binary, she's just in a heap of trouble. So, thanks to the update, I'm only going to spend 3 power, and we will go binary, charging her up, and I still even have a power left over thanks to the Infinity Formula objective. And so we're going to start unloading some beams with rerolls into Baron Zemo.
Okay.
So, 6 dice. Energy. Decent roll to start off. Only need to reroll 1. So 6 successes and a skull.
Okay.
You get your own reroll.
Yep. So taking 4.
Take 4. Captain Marvel will gain 1. And Zemo's on 1 health left.
Yep.
Ooh, I will come back after some decisions. So here's the tough situation I feel like I'm in. Zemo's only on 1 health. Oh, you have Brace for Impact. This decision got a whole lot easier. I'm going to blast Zemo again.
Okay.
Stupid Brace for Impact. You're making me shoot it. 1 health Zemo. Oh, that's a lot of skulls. 2 with 4 skulls.
All right.
Well, my first dice... All right. Just barely got Baron Zemo. Captain Marvel will gain a power and be done after that. All right. And before, I guess, my turn is over, Steve and Spider-Man are going to play a power each for the wonderful tactic card Disarm, and we'll be putting that on Ultron. So we'll leave that there for him as a reminder, and with that, it is Evan's turn.
Okay, I'm going to start with Doc Ock. He's, even with a push, we measured it, he's still got Steve in range. So I'm going to go with a strike onto Steve. So it's 4 dice physical.
Cool. I'll spend a power.
Yep.
So you got 3. Oh, goodness, 5.
Yep. And I get power for that crit.
Those wilds push through dangerous amounts of damage. Especially when I only roll 1 block. So Steve is dazed. I disarmed the wrong character.
So he ended up doing 3, is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Then I will move to get on this point again, since pesky Spider-Man threw me off. And... whoops. Just for fun, I'm going to spend 3 power to throw... let's just throw Iron Man into Spider-Man. So I'll just kind of nudge him there.
Cool. Spidey gets 3 defense dice. Got 3 incoming damage. Get a crit.
That's good.
Blocks 3.
Yep.
Iron Man, however, will take 1. Anything else for the good doctor?
Nope, he will be done.
All right. Well, Steve is dazed, but his spirit is still with us. So Spider-Man will get a discounted Webapult and throw Doc Ock into Ultron.
Okay.
Clunk.
All right, so Doc Ock's taking 1, and
Yep.
then Ultron's going to dodge. So you'll take 2.
2. Okay. Not much, but it's a little bit of chipping in on the Iron Giant.
Yep.
And then we're going to start punching him. So
Okay.
we'll do just a normal Spider-Man strike. 5 dice. Fail me. 2.
Block it.
You block both. We'll try it again. A couple crits and a whole lot of skulls. 3 this time.
All right. Taking 2.
Take 2. Spider-Man will gain 2. And then, so you don't have an easy try at the scroll, Spider-Man's going to spin that 2, and we are going to pull Ultron towards Spider-Man in such a way that he ends up base to base with Steve. And that'll be Spider-Man done.
All right, so I'm going to go with Ultron, and I'm going to spend 3 for a Metallic Fury, and I will make that energy, and I will target Iron Man.
Yep.
So that's going to be 5 dice, and here we go.
Got a crit.
So far, 3.
3. All right, so before you do anything else, because I do need to see if I get any crits. I do, so you get to re-roll a dice.
Okay, so...
Nothing. And all right, so I'll block 3, and you dealt 3?
Yes.
All right, so Iron Man shrugs it off.
Okay, you are bleeding, though, with the wild there.
Cool.
All right, well, I would like to put a little damage through there, but that's how it goes. So I'm going to move and go for this objective, so I think I'll just kind of do that. I'll spend 1 to try to get that.
Yep, 2 dice.
Nope.
Still no.
And then I'll spend 3 to kinetic field generator, and I'll pick up this building, and I will throw it at Iron Man.
Iron Man. So we got 4 incoming damage. I think I'm going to save brace for that size 4 that's sitting there. Plus Iron Man's got damage reduction, so as long as I don't just whiff here, he'll be okay. Well, so I'll block 1 from the dice, 1 from my superpower, and take 2 on Iron Man.
All right. That's all Ultron has got. So he's done.
All right, well, it's Black Widow's turn to roll again. She'll spend the 1 power she has and try to get a crit. 2 hits is not that. So we are going to do plan B. Since it doesn't seem as likely anybody's going to get it, we're just going to run over here. And her strike is energy, so we will do a Widow's Sting into Ultron. Got a crit for a total of 3 successes, and I got the Widow's Sting Wild, which will mean you will lose a power after the attack is resolved.
Okay. So he's
taking 2.
I'll daze him.
Okay. So not the opportunity to lose that power.
Yep.
But hey, we'll take a dazed Ultron, I guess. Widow will gain 2 power for it, and that is her activation done.
Okay, I'm going to go with Crossbones next. He will spend his 3 power for, 2 of his 3 power, I should say, for an overpower. So that's going to be 5 dice physical into Captain Marvel.
All right, well, she's got 5 physical defense because of binary.
Yep.
Pretty good roll, though.
Yeah, and I got the wild, which I was hoping for, so 3.
3 total.
Yep.
But the wild's kind of the important part. Marvel will block 1 of it, so she'll take 2.
Okay, so I'm just going to throw her... it's not a directional throw.
You place yourself first, right?
Before damage is dealt, the throw happens, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, throw then place. So I'll kind of angle her like so that she kind of just does that type of thing.
Yep.
Just try to get her outside range from there. And then I'll place myself here.
Yep.
And then, I guess, so I get a power because Cabal for that.
Yep.
And then I guess I'll just go with a regular strike. He doesn't have enough power to do anything else. Well, I could overpower again. Yeah, I'll do. Why not? I'll spend 2 for the overpower.
Cool.
That's 2.
There's 2 this time. Got the crit. I don't know, 6 dice and only 1 success. She'll still take 1.
Okay. I can place, but whatever. I'll back up a little bit, but...
Yep.
Okay, that's it for Crossbones.
All right, well, there's not a lot else going on, so Iron Man's going to go, and he's going to spend 1 for Friday AI, because that's the only change to his card. So we'll roll 6 dice energy into the Good Doctor.
Okay.
Well, got a couple crits. Only those successes, which turned into 2 more, though. So 4 successes, no wild push.
Okay.
Well, Doc Ock rolling well.
So
takes 2, but will gain 3 power because of his own special ability.
Yep.
And how much does that leave Doc on?
He's got 2 left.
He's got 2 left. I think Iron Man's just going to shake the bleed. And that'll be my last activation.
Okay, I'm going to go with Red Skull as my last one, so I'm going to try to be a little strategic with my placement here in case I want to get a little cheeky, I guess. So we're just going to go like, yeah, you can get there. So we're just going to go to like there.
Yep.
Oops. To there.
All that precision for nothing.
Right. That's why
spend a power.
Yep. Yeah, spend a power to try to flip the scroll or find the scroll. Nope.
No luck.
That guy's being sneaky today. I debated this for a long time. I think I'm gonna do it. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I'm gonna spend a power to take a shot at Captain Marvel.
All right, I've got 6 dice energy.
I'm rolling 5, so here we go. Well, I did get a sap.
Got a sap and
so
a crit.
Something. So 3.
3 total.
Yeah.
All right, well, before you change your results or anything, because I can reverse pierce.
Yep.
If I get a wild, and I do.
Okay.
So I'm going to pierce your wild.
Yep.
And then I block 2.
Okay. So that one wasn't there. So
you had 1 of each, right?
yeah.
So ultimately you will have a crit and a hit, and I will block 2.
Yep.
All right, Captain Marvel gains a power from that because of the wild thing. And anything else for Skull?
No, he's done. I don't have the power to jump back now, which was the gamble, but yep, he's done.
All right. And with that, that is the end of the round. And once again, because the scroll has not been found, and now because both of your back points are empty and Crossbones is on mine, we are going to go to 2 points each as we go into round number 3. Alright, start of the turn, I am once again going to go with Captain Marvel, because she's only got 2 health left, and I have a feeling if I don't go with her, I won't get the chance to. So at the start of her activation, she loses binary. I will then spend 3 power to give her binary. And then we're going to start by spending another 3 power and throwing Crossbones into Baron Zemo.
Okay, you got it. I'm gonna brace it. So.
All right, there's the brace for impact.
Yep.
It's out of there.
Yep.
Well, in that case, we will go ahead and Energy Blast Baron Zemo.
Okay.
So 6 dice with rerolls.
Yep.
A couple skulls that I don't like, but that's okay. 3 successes in total.
Okay.
Block all 3.
Good.
All right, Zemo. Well, Captain Marvel will spend her last 3 power for Rocket Punch. It's a usually 7 dice energy attack, goes up to 9.
Okay.
And if I get a wild, you will be staggered.
Ooh. Okay.
So all this for Baron Zemo again. What do you want to call that one? Or do you want me to reroll it?
Reroll it, I guess.
Cool.
So. Okay.
All right. A couple of crits. That don't help either. So 5 successes.
Okay. Blocking one, so I'll take 4.
Oh, the brace for impact saved you. All right, well, that is all Captain Marvel can do. She tried real hard.
All right, I'm going to go with Ultron. It's kind of a tough choice. I have 4 power on him right now. I need to make sure that if/when he dies, he's got 8 power, so I can use Age of Ultron. So I can't, like, go all crazy with Metallic Fury and stuff like that. But I should be able to generate at least a little bit here, hopefully. So I'm going to spend 1, and I'm going to try to find this scroll.
Yep. It'll go up eventually.
Not
Just not
this
now.
time. Okay. And then I will use... I'm going to start with an energy blast on a cap. I'm going to try to get that incinerate back onto him.
Yep. Steve will spend 1 to roll 6 dice.
Yep.
And all right, you do have a crit.
Okay.
All right,
so
and this time it won't matter because you got a bunch of skulls if I roll crits myself. So you got 3 with a wild, and I block 3.
Okay.
So I'll get the incinerate.
Okay, so I don't even gain any power for that. So I think now I will... He is incinerated now. I think I'm just going to go ahead and strike with his new and improved strike.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 6 dice, and this will give me a
guaranteed
power. Yeah, and then if I do
Yep.
damage, I'll get my Cabal power. So
I'll spend 2 to get to 6 dice again.
okay. 3.
3.
Yep, with a couple in there that I can reroll.
And I did get a crit.
Okay, so...
So I block 4, so even if you reroll 1, it'll be...
Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so you get your guaranteed power.
Yep. So yeah, now I'm again in that situation where I really don't want to throw, especially because he has brace anyway, so I'm just going to have to sit there and sit on that power. So Ultron's done.
All right, so here's my dilemma. Evan only has 4 power on Ultron. Sounds familiar, right? Spider-Man can stun him with taser webs as long as I push a damage through. So assuming I do like 1 or 2 damage, that will get him stunned, and then hopefully I can finish him off somehow else. But it's a lot of effort to try to dance around the tactic card. And I think at this point the bigger concern is that Doc Ock hasn't gone yet, and his dice have been really hot, and he has a ton of power. So I'm going to go with Steve instead, and Steve is going to spend 2 for a shield slam into Ultron. So it's going to be 6 dice into your 4.
Yep.
With just hits, all 6 hits.
Wow. Okay. Kind of hope I blank out here, to be honest. 2.
Block 2.
Oh, that's
so
like
you
the
take
worst
4.
situation. Okay.
And then, if the target is size 2 or less after the attack is resolved, throw them short.
Size 3 or less now.
Yep, size 3 or less.
Which I am. So.
Yep, so I will throw you into Doc Ock,
Okay.
dealing the last point of damage to Ultron. Is
Yeah.
one thing.
Right.
And then...
I'll do the dodge roll first.
Cool. I was about to say, I don't know what the technically correct... It'll all happen.
Yeah. Shouldn't matter too much.
All right. Takes
Taking
1.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good roll for Doc.
Not bad. He's got 1 stamina left.
All right.
He's full on power. So then I'll spend 8 off of Ultron.
Yep.
4.
Should have 1 left.
I think so, yeah. Yep, looks like it. So Age of Ultron, that lets me go back to my healthy side, right? And then place him within range 3 of his current location.
Yep.
So I think I'm just going to get some points here, or try.
Retreat back a little bit.
Yeah, we'll go about to there.
Absolutely. And Doc has 1 left, so let me do some thinking.
Yep.
All right. So I'm in a little bit of a, again, awkward situation because I can spend Cap's last 2 power for the shield slam onto Doc Ock and get the guaranteed daze here, which has a lot of appeal. But if I can build up a little bit of extra power, there's some other things that I'm able to do this turn. So I'm tempted to go for the shield throw, and I'm talking myself out of the shield throw. You know what? Steve is going to spend his last 2 power, and we are going to do the shield slam. So we'll roll the dice and see if I get to throw Doc.
Okay, is that in?
Oh, wait a second.
Not quite.
Not quite, never mind. Well, it is the shield throw after all that talking. Steve has 2 power. All right, 5 dice shield throw. Oh, Steve, no. 1, not even a wild.
Okay.
Yep, and Doc Ock is fine. All right, and that is Steve's activation over.
All right. Well, I'm going to go with Doc Ock before he gets hit again. So I'm not sure what the math says here, but I'm just feeling. I've been feeling the wild, so I'm going to go with a strike and try to get some wilds for flurry. The arm laser just pierce doesn't do anything for me against Cap, so No flurries in that one, just
Well,
one.
that may have been a power wasted to give Cap his... Well, no, only one success to block your one success.
Okay. And then for my second action, let's pivot here, and I'll spend 3 for the arm lasers. I don't. More dice is good, right?
Steve will spin 2 to keep rolling more dice.
Okay. Well, if only I was doing arm lasers or strike.
Yep.
All right. Well.
Only 1 crit, right?
Yep. Sorry. You want me to reroll?
Yeah,
that
if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Ooh, still the
Same
same.
thing.
So,
Okay, so
5 successes?
5 successes.
All right. Well, Steve, you won't die, but I'd really rather you not just be on 1. I'll block 3 and take 2.
Okay. Then I will spend 3 to throw Iron Man into. Let's make sure. Yeah, throw Iron Man into Cap. So I kind of need to angle that, I guess, to clear Spider-Man.
All right. Iron Man takes 1 more damage. Yeah, and Steve will just he'll roll his 4. This is risky. No, it's not. He won't die. He could just get put to 1 left. Crit. Crit blocks 2, takes 1.
Okay.
Anything else for the good doctor?
Nope, he is done.
So the board's kind of in an interesting position where Evans activated both of the characters on the side of the board where I have any activations left. So like this would be a great time to be like, oh yeah, now I can go over here, but well, Captain Marvel went and did not succeed in her task. So everything I have to do is over here anyway. And so I'm going to go with Spider-Man, and we're going to do some impact webbing onto Doc Ock. See if we can push him a little bit closer back there, possibly. So this is going to be 4 dice physical. 2 successes, and I did get a wild, so you will get the push at least.
Okay.
Well, that works too.
Maybe not, yeah. So he'll take 1 and be dazed.
All right.
And the push is after.
Before damage is dealt.
Okay.
Pushed away short. It is a May though, so I'll just keep you where you are.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, what else do you do, Spidey? Well, since I'm not scoring any points on the other side of the board, Spider-Man's going to move along.
Yep.
And just get to the yeah, if you don't mind, get to the other objective.
There.
Yep. All right, and that'll be Spider-Man done.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Crossbones. He's gonna try to finish the job that he started last round here. So I'll spend his only 2 power for an overpower. So it's gonna be 5 dice, physical.
Yep.
So, and then I have a Zemo reroll. Which I'll just do that now, I guess. So 3.
3 with a wild. I am in binary, so I'll get a couple crits. Block 2, take 1.
Yep. So I did get the wild with the throw.
Yep, and that'll be enough to finish her off.
Yep. Okay. Then his last action, I guess, is probably nothing. Yeah, he's good.
All right, gonna go over here with all my Avengers and friends, and Iron Man is going to go ahead and spend 3 to play patch up onto Steve, get 3 damage off of him since Iron Man was at max anyway, and then Iron Man is going to take the bold posture of moving up just a little bit, and he'll spend another power and try to finally get this dadgum scroll. Nope. We will then spend another power for Friday AI, and we will do a 6 dice ricochet blast into Ultron.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, Iron Man, I see you. For a total of 6 successes, and did get the wild.
Okay. Blocking 2.
Take 4. Well, Iron Man, it looks like you lost a lot of power earlier this turn, but then you just gained it all right back. We did get the wild for the push that has no size restriction. So I think we'll just go ahead and push you back into that car.
Just straight back?
Yeah, straight back. Okay. Go away. Get out of here. And I think that is Iron Man done.
Okay, I'm going to go with Red Skull. He's going to spin a power. And he is going to try to find this scroll.
Absolutely.
Nope.
Nope.
I've lost track of how many times that we've tried that, but it's a lot.
It's getting scary.
Yeah. I think I'm actually going to have him move up into kind of a support role here. I think I wanted to be contesting the point, though, just to get that extra power, so I'm going to have him be basically just back here. Like that.
All right.
And that's it for him.
No gaining power to kill yourself?
You know, I could. I don't think so.
Yeah, that seems smart.
Yeah.
Well, I've only got Black Widow left, and there's nothing she can do except try to score me some points, I guess. So, I'm going to send her over to this middle objective. Yeah, 2 long moves. She gets there. And we'll see if we can finally get lucky. She'll spend one of her power. And roll a crit. Hey! You just got to say it with confidence.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, somebody will finally have picked up the scroll extract, and now I wish I didn't just say 2 long moves, because she would totally run away. All right. Well, I'm regretting just saying 2 long moves, because I think I totally could have gotten there in one. But to try to keep her a little bit safe, we're going to spend 1 for Avengers Assemble in the saddest way possible, because really just should have saved it. And we will come out here with her, and I think that'll put her even within 2 of Steve, if I'm lucky. And I am. All right. And that'll be Widow done.
All right, well, I was going to try to chase Widow, but that would not be good now. So I'm just going to go get this point. And just because, well, yeah, that's fine. He's fine where he is. So he's done.
Cool. All right, despite burning a tactic card for what probably could have been for free, looking at the board, Evan, you've got both the points over here, scoring 2 finally.
Yep.
I will be scoring 2 off of the secures over here as well because of Cap and Spider-Man, and Black Widow will give me that extra little bit of boost. So ultimately, I will go to 6 to your 4 as we enter round number 4.
Mm-hmm.
So, you would probably think I would go with Captain Marvel first, because she's in danger and all that stuff, but she's still in binary until she activates again. So I'm just going to leave her there and force Crossbones to go into her, maybe give her a little bit more power. We'll see what happens. But in other news then, I'm going to go with Iron Man. And he and Captain America are each going to, well, I guess first, Iron Man will spend 1 for Friday AI. Then Iron Man and Captain America will both spend 1 for Ricochet Blast. And we're going to send a 9-dice reroll attack into Doc Ock.
That's energy, right?
It is energy. A couple of crits. And then a full reroll. So 5 at the moment. Push those to the side. Plus 2 more, so 7 successes.
All right.
Block 2, Doc.
He doesn't.
All right.
So Doc is out.
Well, with that, Iron Man will just move up medium to join Spider-Man on that point. And that is Iron Man done.
All right, I'm going to go with Crossbones, but before I do that, I'm going to spend 3 power off of Baron Zemo to play Dark Rain, which is going to give me some rerolls here. So,
targeting Captain Marvel.
Yeah. She will be the target of the text card, and then I will do a strike off Crossbones, also targeting Captain Marvel. And
5 dice rerolls.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Crit, and then I'll just get this rerolling. So we've got
5 successes on 5 dice.
Yep.
Not bad. Marvel's blocking 2, blocking 2.
Okay.
So we'll take 3.
Yep. Okay, then I will spend 4 for Haymaker, and I guess why not? We'll spend 2 for Overpower, just in case we need that throw maybe.
Yep.
So that's going to be 8 dice.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Not as good
Oh
that
no,
time.
2.
Yeah, but I still get the rerolls, right?
Yep.
Okay, well, I need them.
A lot of rerolls.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
better.
boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, 7. So Marvel just needs to max out here pretty much. You didn't get the throw at least.
Right.
But boy, I don't think I'm blocking enough. Block 2, take 5, and Marvel is also removed from the board.
All right. Well, that's 2 actions for Crossbones, so he is done.
All right, well, I can't do anything on the other side of the board, so Spider-Man's just going to punch Ultron. 5 die strike. 4 for Spider-Man. Yeah.
I mean, that should get him. So 2, taking 2.
Taking 2.
That's enough to daze him for the second time.
The loop.
Yeah. Well, that's not an endless loop, though.
Going to move along with Spider-Man just over to the other point. And that is Spider-Man done.
All right, so a lot of thinking here. I basically have to try to get Widow. The odds are kind of low, but I'm going to see what I can do. So Zemo's got some power. He's going to spend 2 for a charge. Or first he's going to move.
Yep.
Then he's going to spend 2 for a charge, 2 for Steel Rush, 2 for Master Swordsman. And just get to there. So he's rolling 6 dice with rerolls.
Yep. Widow's got 3 in Martial Artist.
Yep. So there's 2. First reroll. And
Uh-oh.
Zemo reroll. Okay, so it looks like we got
5.
Yep.
So there's a good chance that Widow Daze is here, but we've got Martial Artist.
She's
We're
good.
blocking 2. We're blocking 3. So we'll take 3 and be alive on 1. I'm guessing you had a wild amongst all that.
I did.
So I am also bleeding.
Okay, so then Zemo gets a medium move after all that's said and done,
Yep.
and before, most importantly, before Counterstrike.
Absolutely.
So he's just going to move back that way. And he's off the point now, but we got most of the way there, so he's good.
Well, Black Widow can't do much exciting. She's going to shake the bleed, so we didn't even bother putting it on there. And then she will advance short, because that's all she can advance, and just go sit on this back point. And that'll be Widow done.
All right, well, I'm in kind of a predicament. I'm not sure how I'm going to get to Widow, but I'm going to start trying anyway. So I'm going to spend the 3 power Red Skull has to just bump Red Skull up, and then I will just move Crossbones up, and then Red Skull will just take a move action to get a little bit closer to stay within 1.
Yep.
And that's going to be it.
Claiming your priority.
Yep.
All right, well, there's only one character left to go with, and that is the mighty Steve. And we're going to live dangerously. Widow can just protect herself, hopefully, for a little bit. Steve's going to move out and see what range 4 looks like in the world.
Got him.
So I've got Zemo at the very least.
Yep.
And I bet... Nope, no crossbones. So we will do a shield throw into Zemo.
Okay.
5 dice, and it will at least net me a power back. Alright, decent roll. 4.
All right.
And nobody to ricochet into.
Didn't get the crit, so he's going to be
Yep.
KO'd.
That'll be the 1, and that is Steve done and the round. So at the end of the round, I will once again score 4 going to 10, and Evan will score 1 that Red Skull is holding as we go into round number 5.
All right, well, I think I'm going to go for just kind of about all I can do. I need to get Widow down. So I'm going to go up with Ultron. There, I guess.
Yep, and I'm just going to move Spider-Man out of the way.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's in.
Yep, just barely.
Yep.
Steve forgot to take his Incinerate with him.
And then I will... I'll do an Energy Blast, I guess.
Yep, I've got my 2 energy dice.
Yep.
Incinerate me down to 1. No Incinerate. You need to roll 1 more die?
For Energy Blast, isn't it 4?
It's 5, right?
Oh, it is 5, sorry.
That's a crit.
There you go. So, 4.
I need 2 crits. No. Okay. Alright, that'll be Widow Dazed.
Okay.
And more importantly, drop that.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to get within range, so where should I put it? I'm going to put it over this way. Well, not on Cap, though. I'm going to put it, like, here. Something like that.
Alright.
And let's see. I did 1 damage, so I gained a couple power for that.
Yep.
I think I'm just gonna, I've been kind of hanging on to it, so I'm gonna make you decide if you want to burn Brace for Impact. I'm gonna throw this size 4 into Iron Man.
Iron Man's gonna roll for it.
Okay.
As he's only on, well, you know what? I mean, you go ahead and throw it.
Yep.
This is the only thing you can do to Iron Man. And the worst thing you're otherwise throwing at me is probably Crossbones stuff. So I think I'm actually going to spend the 1 power for Brace.
Okay.
Go ahead and burn it.
All right, that will be it for Ultron.
Alright, well, I'm going to go with Spider-Man because he's fully healthy and doesn't have much else he's really doing. I guess I could stun Ultron, but that doesn't really do much anyway. So we are going to just... You know what? No, we will. We will Taser Web you first. So we're going to spin 3.
Okay.
Because Spider-Man has boogoo's of power at this point. We're going to do a 6 dice energy Taser Webs onto you to weaken you up for Iron Man, hopefully. Looking at 3, 4.
Okay. Taking 2.
Cool. Take 2, and more importantly, stun. And then Spider-Man will move his long, get on the other side of this size 4 truck, and spend a power to pick up the objective, and that is the webhead done.
All right. Well, we spent a lot of time discussing this, and there's not really a lot of good options, so I'm just going to go for crazy play. I don't know.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to activate Red Skull. He's going to kind of sneak past Crossbones there. And he's going to spend 1 for a Cosmic Blast into Cap.
Yep. Steve will spend 1 to roll a couple extra dice.
Yep.
Still incinerated, though.
Yep. Get that for you. So looking for some wilds here, which there aren't any, so...
Got 3.
Got 3.
Steve has a really good attack roll.
Yeah.
Blocks 2 and takes 1.
Alright, so I'll get a power back, but that's not enough to do what I was hoping for, which is teleport Crossbones, so... I guess that's gonna be Red Skull done.
Alright, we'll go with Steve for some kicks and giggles here at the end. We'll do the shield throw, 5 dice into Red Skull, and see if we can ricochet it off Crossbones' head. So, 5 dice, Not a good roll. 1 into Red Skull.
Okay.
He blocks it superbly. I gain a power. Steve will just do it again. We'll see if we can bang up a little bit. 2, but I got the ricochet at least.
Yep. He's good.
All right. Well, and this time we'll do 4 into crossbones.
Okay.
Or 5 into crossbones. Ah, there we go. There's actually a good roll. 5 successes.
All right. Okay. Well,
You can
dazed.
endure for 1, but that's still not enough.
you had 5.
Yep.
No, that's still daze him. So.
Oh, no.
All right.
All right. Well, that is Steve done, and there is only Iron Man left to go.
Yep.
So Iron Man's going to just go ahead and spin 3 for a 7 dice homing rockets into Ultron, because I guess that's what we do now. 5 successes.
Taking 2.
Take 2. Iron Man will spend 4 this time for another 7 dice homing rockets.
Okay.
3 this time. Oh.
Nope.
Not quite. So enough to take down Ultron 4 times. And that is Iron Man done. All right, so this is the state of anything scoring. Spider-Man's going to score me 2. Iron Man's going to score me 1. And those are the only points being scored. So I will go from 10 to 13 as we move into round number 6. And Evan's still got that priority.
All right. Well, don't have a lot left here, but we'll see what we can do. So I'm gonna move Crossbones short, do overpower into Cap.
I'm going to spend the extra 4.
I suppose. Why not? So that's gonna be.
I mean, you could also, I guess, yeah. I would save it.
Save it.
Save it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So yeah, I'll do 2 for an overpower.
Yep.
5 dice.
Steve will spend 1 to try to survive.
Crit.
Crit.
Okay, just 2.
Block 2.
Okay. Now I get to place.
Within range 1.
Yep. So we'll go. I'm gonna go something like this, I guess. I don't want to be completely in the way, just in case there's some throw opportunities later, but
Yep.
just do something like that. It should be about what I want. Yeah. All right. That's 2 actions.
All right, so I'm assuming Evan is going for Cosmic Invigoration plays, because that's the Hail Mary I think he has left. So Black Widow's going to go, and she is within range 2 of the crossbones. So she's going to spend 2 for Mixed Technique. Not one that I get to see very often, but if it does deal damage, I will get to stagger crossbones. So 2 successes on this one.
Okay.
Block the 2. I'll spend 2 again and do it again.
Okay.
Oh, that's only half my roll. Didn't matter.
All right.
So nothing. That's Black Widow done.
All right. Well, Red Skull's all I got left, so he will move. And I'll go ahead and do a strike into Spider-Man.
Absolutely.
Two.
2. The webhead. Spider senses. That was a block before it got changed.
Yep.
So he'll take 1.
Okay. So it gave me 2 power. I will spend that 2 power plus 2 power off of Crossbones for Cosmic Invigoration. So in order to do that, I have to roll 3 dice.
Yep. Each hit, crit, and wild damages Crossbones, so just one.
Just one. Okay.
Do you want to spend for the Endure to Pain? I don't really see. Get rid of your Haymaker, but...
Yeah, no, I'll leave it. Because I think I'm going to get... Well, you know what? I'll spend it because I'm going to get rid of my Haymaker anyway. I'm going to disarm Cap.
Oh. Wait, Cap?
Did he go already?
No, he did not this turn.
Yeah, I'll disarm Cap.
Yep, makes sense.
Yeah. So that's 1 off Red Skull, 1 off Crossbones. Plus I did the 1 for the Endure to Pain, so...
Crossbones got 2 power left.
Yep.
All right, over to me.
Yep.
Well, Black Widow couldn't stagger Crossbones, but Spider-Man sure can. We'll spend 2 for the Webapult to just throw Crossbones short.
Yep.
And then, I don't even know if that keeps you within range 4 or not. It does. So, I guess we give you the we can give you the chance at aggressiving, but I also have the chance to push you further away. So we'll do the impact webbing.
Okay.
At this point, because it's all the kicks and giggles. Got a crit. 2 successes. Or you could just block it all right here. No, you don't do that.
I don't. Taking 2.
Take 2. Spider-Man gains 1.
Oh, well, aggressive.
Absolutely. And that's Spider-Man done.
All right, well, comes down to this. We got 4 power, so I'll spend 4 for a Haymaker. Do a strike into Spider-Man, so that's going to be 8 dice.
Yep, big swing coming.
Yep.
A couple crits.
Yep. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Spider-Man needs to block 4 on 3 dice. He might block 3. He blocks 3. He still takes 3, and that is enough to daze the Spider-Man.
All right, so Crossbones will pick that up.
Yep. It even has an action left over.
He does. Let's move away from everybody healthy, I guess, or still attack him.
Those who are still standing.
Yep.
Makes sense.
All right, he's done for the 2nd time.
All right. So Crossbones has how much left? 3.
3 left, yeah.
3. You've also got some Endured to Pains, though, so...
Yep.
A little bit more than that. Well, I've got Cap and Iron Man to try to finish this off. So I guess, let's see, you're gonna, yeah. Iron Man will come join the fray. Moving once. And I hope that gets him within 4. It does. So we'll spend 1 and we'll do a ricochet. Or not ricochet. I wish it was a repulsor blast.
Kay.
So 6 dice energy.
Yep.
With 3 successes, I'll just push you into the truck.
Yep. Blocking 1, spend for another, so take 1.
Yep.
Okay.
That's Iron Man done. And then Cap in his disarmed state. I think we're just going to throw a 3 dice shield at you.
Okay.
Because I guess the worst case is really I'd move and then I can shield slam.
I will have cover there, right?
No cover for shields.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Playa! 1.
Okay. Okay.
Block it. Do it again. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm even going to ricochet into Red Skull after it's all said and
done. You did 4.
Spin 1, take 2.
Yeah, well, yeah, that should get him because you had 4.
Yep.
So you had only 2 left, so yeah, that'll get him.
That's enough. We'll knock it down probably within 2 of
Yep.
Cap. Yeah, Cap can spend a power that he just got, pick it up. Yes, technically I'm supposed to ricochet into Red Skull. 1.
I'm good.
Sufficiently blocks it. And that is the round and the game and everything else, as Cap and Widow will get me to the perfect 16 at the end of round 6.
All right, well, that was fun to get back into some of the core set characters. A few of those I haven't really played for quite a while, so it was fun to revisit that. I will say, out of the core set objectives, we probably got my least favorite with scrolls. I don't know. I mean, it's tough. When Nate and I tried to count, we probably missed a couple, but we counted like 7 or 8 times we tried to get it. So anyway, I think that for me, the biggest thing that I would have done differently is I think it was round 2, I activated Doc Ock and had him go, and then he later got dazed, I believe. Whereas if I would have maybe activated somebody on the other side of the board, so gone for Captain Marvel or whatever, Doc Ock maybe would have been dazed before he activated, which then would have given me priority. So like the whole game I was kind of like trying to figure out how I could get priority and things like that, and then by the time I did get it, it was pretty much too late. So obviously the other big difference was Black Widow finding the scroll. That's going to happen, and it just kind of made it tough to track her down. But overall, it was a good game, and I really enjoy the changes to the characters on both sides. I've played around a little bit with the Avengers side myself, so I think those are great changes. And then I maybe didn't quite get to showcase Ultron to his fullest extent, but I think that he's pretty solid. The Incinerate's really nice. That helped me take Cap down in the beginning. So overall, I love the changes. Really excited to see what some of the other changes are, and kind of just excited for everything that they're bringing to the game in general. So thanks to Nate for having me out, and looking forward to the next one.
So I'm going to be honest, I think this game ended up coming down to who could roll a crit for that scroll. If Evan managed to pick it up with Red Skull or Zemo on the other side of the board, I would have had the same difficulties he did in the endgame of trying to keep up on points while also shifting enough firepower to the other side of the board. As it was even in round 5, I think we were at a point where no matter what Evan could do, there wasn't a way for him to outscore me with what was left on the table. We still played it out for the sake of having a good old-fashioned brawl, so if you saw me make some crazy plays there at the end of the game, that's why. Captain Marvel didn't really get to showcase her changes in a big way because she had enough power to go binary round 2 regardless of the change, but it did let her maintain her powered-up state and almost hold her own against 2 3-threat characters, but unfortunately Evan ended up using Brace at the right time. Iron Man ended up being a great force of damage output, especially with his Ricochet Blast easily finishing off Doc Ock without much of a problem. Cap's shield throw upgrades didn't really get to shine too much here, but he did what Cap is supposed to and soaked damage for the rest of his team. And his upgrade to his throw and push sizes though did matter quite a bit, as the opportunity to start throwing Ultron into Doc Ock was huge. Spider-Man did his annoying webhead thing and made sure that Doc Ock and Ultron never managed to score on a secure point. Ultron got to put in he got put into a painful situation. He was able to do great starting off with the Incinerate onto Steve, but from that point he got into some awkward situations. First getting disarmed so that his new shiny 6-die builder went back down to 4 dice. And after that, when he was on his injured side, he still had to be sensitive about how much power he could spend while having Age of Ultron still online. Especially when you keep in mind that Spider-Man has a way to stun Ultron at range 3 and on energy. So all in all, the changes we got were all great, and while Ultron probably didn't get to show off all of his new tricks, I think that kind of goes to show that I had to treat him as a threat and constantly had to target him to make sure he didn't get the chance to run over my team on the other side of the board. Now that is all I have today. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the game, and until next time, keep on gaming.